sense, and I say back to dominance now. There's no way I'll be can nobody do the chance. The man management skills, tactical ability, Edison Utimi, arranging the team, have control over the team. Nature say he's a very good coach. And in team, I know what team do on my World Cup in Libya. That's how they on my final. Say nee, also pair a place in another final, which means oh yeah there. Oh share the other dugout and so Louis de la Fonte. On also buy an NCP. But
2022.
yes.
But also for junior teams,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
under 19,
Yes.
under 21, under 23, and now 2022, when you're senior team.
Onye a no name when you talk about celebrated coaches and as a more mabebo na dimpa and san wabe coach, you know, he's not in that category. Mekai pass onya the chance to be the head coach, and it came with a lot of opposition, but eventually they knew what they were about. And Omumano, Efejumano. He has not only brought stability, but idea all year nipa bebreni and concern say getting the best out of materials are relatively as compared to names as Spain and Yano. Way ahead the squad in terms of the top pinnacle global appeal. No, Spain squad way in your squad a mega global appeal. But although more ejuma, he has done well, winning the Euros for them. Nations League were so close, and then here he is at the FIFA World Cup. No, in them Drew baby. So both coaches are there. Now I call the key actors on the field of play. You share the disparity that hold between France and Spain. In fact, emu wa yie pa. There are a lot of players who be week in and week out. They're grabbing headlines. I'll be more French team. No, but over Spain, very few now can the same thing about.
Okay.
But a team beat me about World Cup. I share as many as 11 goals. Now the day France about Baba no, I had the fact that they scored 15 goals, which means that is it 16 or 15? 16 goals. Not just open the difference between Omono in goal scoring.
France was 16, Argentina was 17.
Yes, and Spain won 11 goals. So the Emma Obieka say France for who aye names no more presented, and then the fact that the number of goals almost share our games. But Abusia, the Spanish team is not or are not noted for their goal scoring prowess alone. They are noted for BBA. A bit surprising. It is a France that shares 16 there, which means that they are 5 goals better off. And France are conceded power as compared to Spain, you know. Obia Obeshia France Bia in the modern dispensation. Any the football France ball, any quality or more. No Becca say France any favorite for games, you know. That person will be speaking purely from the point of moral support or attachment. France the team no. But history of football, Ebeka will say, it is not only about the quality that you present, and the names that you have, and they determine the outcome of football matches. In fact, so share the route to Baby Omodruya. It has always been like a walk in the park. The only time France ended their way was when they met Paraguay. It was a very dirty, unquote, game because Paraguay finally came with a strategy to frustrate them and take them beyond the 90 minutes, which eventually they had a penalty and then Omutimi a winning game. You know? So this has been a free scoring side. But how do you stop a free scoring side? I had a bigger question. Menim said De La Fonte. And then the Branty and I get on throughout the days here Omanya off. Sometimes it is not about stopping them. It is about doing the winning. But say Spain, the winning there. Can they outscore France? Which, after observing Omu games in Inana, I think that Spain cannot outscore them. Sebase goes there. That means Spain would have to find a way to nullify France attacking potency. Now, to do that, is it about going physical? Send maybe Mourinho did Real Madrid the year when they were not getting near the ball in games against Barcelona. Now almost 10 physical, be red cards. No? Is that the approach you need to take? I think that Spain will not go for that approach either. Now the Spain by say they have another defensive mechanism. And yet the ultra defensive in him say Diego Simeone ball in him say in the heydays of Jose Mourinho when the goings get tougher, or the time be by say pack the bus. Spain will not be doing that. Okay. But Spain will activate a defensive mechanism. That is possession.
Yeah.
Possession is a defensive mechanism.
Keeping the ball.
So Spain keep ball there. It means France would have to fight for the ball.
Yeah.
That brings into the topic of pressing. So who does it better in the French national team? Mbappe actually say he is not a pressing monster. Nya otimi ye our France team no. Aya brandy friend say Ousmane Dembele.
Yes.
But what you're saying in Spain so a build it up now. A lot of the time it started from Unai Simons. So it means that the coach would have to tweak when they are defending. Either Mbappe will switch to the left for Dembele to start the pressing. But so, to be BT pressing there. Then another person I was almost saying, say, Onya Bonibi, someone who serves as an anchor and the orchestra in the heart of midfield for Spain. That is Abranti friend say, Rodrigo Cascante. Mm-hmm. He has rediscovered the old form. No? That is another area. And then when you're in the so they have Manu Kone, Chomeni, Nebobo, whoever, Adrian Rabiot, whoever. So then you are negating the threat of Dani Olmo. That was your tournament with there. Omara Amihuni said, "Oh, the best 2 and 3, the best." I Spain,
okay,
and they are coming up against the best wingers in Dembele and then Bradley Barcola or Desiree Doué. So, our best wingers, they add up in attack. Would you want to commit so much? Say, oh, mama, a lot of offensive duty. Whilst I wouldn't say there is a bigger threat, I won't have a chance on Michel. I think De La Fuente, Abema, the laterals in Egina. But, since Spain, so be a chance, I will game we are. And I said, France, ebe twice why the who's or more idea. That they say, they will have to have they get their A game on. Their chef France from the group, no?
Yeah.
Up to this stage, no, they will need to have their A game on. Because say Mbappe are active in the game.
Has he been down in the tournament?
He has been very active. Mm-hmm. He has been very active.
Very difficult to write, say, A, B, and now I'm to the party.
Opposition here different.
Well,
this is a team and they've met on 2 occasions. And anytime Omushiano goes in a kakraba. And as I walk up, Mbappe is scoring almost at every stage of the competition. Until a game, I may sure say, game we. A game, ni padodo na beji breso mpeso mushebi.
Sure.
Because in here attention. But near ama France who are you your boy attack and any goes no emotion. But one area I have very important. Who is creating for them to score? And that's Michael Olise. He's yet to register a goal, but he has 5 assists in this competition. So, on also involvement, are very strong. Then why the flip side of it? If he has been a player or assisting most of the goals there, then will be better saying that let's put the brakes on him. Lami Yama didn't come up ahead of this particular encounter. What can't SMP? But Abusia, Niamisuru Adema Spain, a Pau Kubasi na Obo Chireno against Kylian Mbappe. What didn't come say when Mbappe dada the style of play now Obono Abusia also him dada.
When him so stopping and also
also on him say or a very pacey. onim ni game no nti enya threat ema no ba wo busa ho say unim no ko see sen because Paul Kubasi has suffered from silly somehow schoolboy mistake because he's not a mature center back. He's a youngster and they are trying to use him in that particular position. So, say long ball so no call na Mbappe using a pace here. How will Spain how will Spain survive? How would Spain survive against that pace? Into the only way out, I need the possession football. Spain so I was a threat kakra. I was in as much as you can about the potency of France attack. I think that for 11 goals for a team, the best record our World Cup we was winning the World Cup with 8 goals. No, I 11 there. It means they have done near more in 2010.
Meaning, if you agree with me, say Spain's strength, or more defense because they have considered
just one, but and yet the defense as a unit, it is the team, the whole structure. That is why I was telling you, say they have a defensive mechanism, which is possession. So, game way there, a game that it's worth everybody's time. I was here. France for and Yoma Bebre, Paraguay for no Emma Omo Eske. Morocco tried, but Morocco didn't have a presence up front. Mikel Oyarzabal would not be your ideal center forward to lead Spain. But Spain game is not built on the presence of a center forward. It is built for everybody. I'll be finding itself in the box. So better as a striker. France are overwhelming favorites for this particular game. But I have a strong feeling that Spain will cause an upset.
Wow.
Yeah. And there is a huge possibility that Spain will be actually. Because they've not been talked about a lot. But I think near this Spain, 6 games or 7 games in a competition, and to concede just a goal. Almost share Uruguay, almost share Belgium, almost share Austria. They met Iraq and they met Cape Verde. So, say all right of this team here. The entire idea about France and they say it was something that we all envisaged. Say in the event that Omoko competition, now the very aspects of Omo game, Omutimi Enyana writer, they will cause problem. There's a steely desire from the French. Say they would want to make it to number 2 under this same manager. France are overwhelming favorites, but Abusia, if I'm pushed to the wall to make my prediction and who qualifies, my bet will be on Spain to qualify.
Still, it's moi. France are your favorites. Nemum, Spain ever qualify. Maven kodin ko mobimra. Meba, jabetwaso. Still, walk up no. First semi-final game no basso at exactly 7 p.m. Yeah, the live commentary ebe bremo. Nti ebo no numpepa yeah sorry. I'm a news team naba. Na kai. Se me wa ha chefo kishis bi wa ha. Mamen komra na me fa ni nyina emrom. Me ko striker man clothing. Na madika achi machewo. Di ntia elso do oni chem e wo striker man. Me wo emrantre akinche 142 e wo ha. Obanya kwaba.
Yes,
Mbaso bra kaka. Akwaba bio.
yeah.
Ya fra wo say?
Me ba try from Jima.
Yes, Jima. Obeka last week you didn't din komo. Yes sir.
Mount Pepe.
Me ba so wonso din.
For Mills.
Yes, Mills any Jima. Ena ye no mu din komo yi. Na striker man. Mama chance here influ so Mills. Last week mbisa wo. Lady Venom ba ha be coin say me misa mo mba asem. Ade striker man o mo nto mba ne ma na nti mpache ne me bisa wo. Striker man ope e ma ne ma aton a obenya bi wo ho.
As far as say your clothing in there, striker man clothing. Open nyoma kwanto na e ba kwa benye bi. Ya to man nyoma so kan.
Yes, enti ye nuanom ma. We anyimo enfrim. sɛ wopɛ madio ɛmɛma deɛ mpanyin ɛne nkora for ne kyɛm ɛwɔ striker man Mills mochi akwan ne bi wo striker man mo wɔ he na obi pɛ so ɔne mu di nkɔmɔ a numbers bɛn na obetumi afrɛ
striker man yechi ewo Kumasi Edum Prudential Bank ni opposite Wiba J Cabron Sam last floor e wanna your first shop ewo your number didi juma is 0547
36
19 89 and answer 0256 66 21 453
na one striker man edi nkomo jima mami misao
Okay.
obi epeso obetu niema ni bi approach ne tisan na fe yemre omo mpeso moto baako no.
Okay, approach ni dey very difficult as a me the numbers na tuja no. And once I be phone number no betimi afre, obetimi a WhatsApp. And one thing no so say no so ye dey nyoma no more trendy ones and so abeja. E bi ti sell Louboutin, Kenzo. Ye dey the boys ne sha o mani age aba. And ya sa ti say no ba discuss about accessibility and wholesalers. E na nipa bebre na o mpeso mo ko fan nyoma beton. But as you say, no be any so be fan your just work with Togo. That is the problem we are here to solve. So open your maybe afa. Now nim baby obenya access to oba striker man, we will give you anything you want. And obi also I was saying the new maybe aba. Me dey bet share mo menye wa my if you come to us and we don't have it at the moment, we just take the picture and we'll give it to you in very soon. And the striker man the new money they won here bia Fabra, we will give you access to the stuffs.
Jima chemche ye, wo se so person kutu se ye ntare nko ade. Emfo ani nchirem e wo Togo. Den nti na yese obi opese otu ne mantare koton bia de na ni chirem e wo striker man clothing.
Nyoma no na to say last time kind no our stuffs are of quality. Obekọ Togo akofa the quality no from there. Befan will fear here quality no very perfect.
Nice.
And our price no so affordable. Case can be or the Beko Togo no oba ni nyina hu hia striker man the be ma at a very affordable rate. And enter them kwa obenya jeans, obenya mpaboa, even shoes ubakra na striker man will provide it for you.
Okay. Enti for striker man ene no mo din komo no. Ope baako na ato. Ana say abusua ni nyina na mo pese ebi apese okoto ne mama abusua ni nyina mo Africa for ni team ewo striker man. Mills, mami misa wo se obi so ebia waye ne shop na ye ready. Opese obetu bi edeko. Ebi mo echi mo ayese sika nse danso ne ade nse ebi wo ho sa na age se wo de osika ne boom wo de abeto no abefako.
And it's just similar I want to say striker man abame to for once again. Ebia obese wo hye ejuma na se. Sika ekura wo esua ye won hye aye wo ho a betimi akava wo. Oba ya so ye wo a hye betimi aye ne se betimi di bi ama wo. Ebehu location a wo ye beje wo Ghana card na ya process it ama wo.
Wow.
Pacho.
Sisibio. Mills, what's the striker man must say?
Striker man hye say ya wo de aba no da form ano so odene. Obu o simu ska kuma bi obeso o hye dwuma na se. Man sika ne susua. Kakra bi a wo bia wo ba ya so ya de be hia no Ghana card. And a very important thing. In your Ghana card ya betu ka akohwere bi a wo.
Wow.
A wo ye wo dwuma no. Ye betimi ama onyama ne bi na waton. Na onye wo sika na o sa de abre.
Striker man Mills che mo chi akwan ne bio. Wo se obi o wo hwe striker man opese obetu ne ma se ope baako na ato. Onhwe mo he.
Me medical catch you say so open nyoma to. Open nyoma ton akohye nso a Kumasi Edum ne wo. Prudential Bank ni nie. Wiba JK nie. Wiba JK Abronsa last floor. E wanna striker man first shop ewo. Family Plaza Abronsa me nwa so betrem. Baby a second shop no so.
Okay.
Family Plaza Abron sign on so your second floor. Yene Kennedy Digital Satellite and I share the same floor.
Okay.
And I building no so bakusa or Segolin who you the very last floor. Oko ha Busama 36 people will show you the place to striker man who see. And in Shishayan also everything is built on trust. Obana will be din koma will help you out. And your man also being so big say maybe fan your man no be a mishru be a 10 20 it doesn't matter the amount I'll be far say put 40 feet and put now pa striker will provide it for you.
Wow. Enti for striker man nya live nko an no mo bo ame ya bo apart from mo ya bo life no almost an create employment wo de why ye crowd wo person ton de man de bi wo sika no so striker man se bra o won se papa bi ho e de maw yemhwe mills eba mpaboa enkra mpanyi de ma de brand ben sa mpaboa ben sa na obi pe bi ato a oba mo se ya obenya bi
all kind of men's sneakers ye obi oho obu also ope Air Force ye benya ma ope Jordan ye benya ma no
wow
ope Axis ye benya ma no ope New Balance ye benya ma no ope classic shoe ben na ope Louboutin ye benya ma Clarks ye benya ma John Foster ye benya ma
wow
Beluti ye benya ma any kind of classic way be ye benya ma through tisu ebesiwu form striker man so abama striker man si ne ho no aye fala deals the chisu nya yakan kura kuma se dum na maka cho se ye wo oba ya so ye wa ye be siesie ofefefe
no wa frɛ ye wo
obetima frɛ o number we so
striker man and I do need na adum and I wo hwe mo nemum o pese no mu di nkomo ansa na wako o pese o ye nhye bia Mills say fresh striker man ewo
0547
0547
361
361
989
989
and I say 0256
0256
66
66
21
21
453
453 now no more edi nkomo jima yenhwa de eba yenuano ma no nso no o man tare ben na striker man mo wa enu to ba betu anu ba betobi
manta de no so ni nyina ye brand no so open Hems open Gucci open LV de hiane se wa ba ho se na me kind just bring the item ebu o ha no picture obu on so betimi a describe it oba se na tie bia no we will get it for you the striker man de ade bia ni ho a ye trendy and a classic also the beba ye nyama
yes ye wo group bi e bi o mo ko program bi so mo ye ma no mo ye mema o mo pese o mo se ntare kro ye mfa ne se mema e bi a jacket bi and ye pese yina ye hye ne pe ina no e ye pe ye nyampabo pe ye doso striker man mo se sen
oh we no any problem cry
wow
they here so beba
wow
we need problem
but so tie di you was say o mo ni problem ye hia ne so beba enche ni ye de ye nkomo no e ba wie ye demum enkomo a ye di nyina e fa striker man ho Mills mame nhwa de genuano ma o mo nso e bia program bi name bi e bia ye fro bi o mpeso mo nkra bi a ye pese ye dress o mo same o mo nso striker man mo obi bi mo
me medical culture say so we gaman and also a guy woman na woni ate na openta de papa hye nko ade a emfe woni nkyere bebia striker man abama obu also ope bandit dress ope sick dress ope baggy jeans ope skinny trousers top bia ope bia e bia ope crop tops as a school girl person odi pie ko outing bi ye chinya ye kan kra obe ye ho e wo eduma ye be say so ama striker man etufo fie striker man wholesale fie striker man ye ope fie
yes sorry nemum lady we say me missa o say or per dress no wanya handbag account or per mpaboa odi besi so jima mo se say omra wanti ni ye
omra and no any problem o and na me kind you just come
beba so what
yeah.
was say or per dress no or per handbag na account or per mpaboa bra o ye bema wonso jacket no ina no ope shoes na ka ho ana wo de na jeans any t-shirt bi ope football na ka ho e ba dressing dia ne nyina striker man clothing yes sorry once again Mills my mochi akwana no numbers no na fi yemfa yen communities
man pepe mu odin
abuza panyin ni
ebuza panyin ni
yes
okay ebuza panyin mu odin we mre nyuma o ye na no odin
nice one
okay and that's bebre so your number is di jumani your number is 0547 36 19 89 and 0256 66 21 453 you kumase
okay
edum udru eduma ode ubusa akura se upe obi ba je ka bron sai na ode nani ba kire udru obi ba je ka bron sana se a o hwa soro fe e bo se ye bana ne boho posing kese striker man wholesale e boho oba wa ye beje o fe so emfa woni nkire bebia bra striker man na bɛgye ntade papa fa ka wo nneɛma ho bra striker man na nneɛma bi di dwuma na mboa wo na mboa foforɔ nso.
Yes, Bills. Jima, yes, sorry. Then tin will be our person or top atare back one or person would. Omunina, so Mudo Muniche, striker man clothing.
And it's all about accessibility and all about quality. So Ubeko baby, I acquire wa, and I'll be baby, I won't the near the BOADI. Fakano, breadum, brush striker man ho, and we provide you with the best of quality. Into your hot dear, only problem. And I'll be also our bed dear. Ebi obeji and the size and unkono obeji and atade no color na no open na adwan sesa just come we will serve you so striker man dear just come.
Yes, striker man clothing or say just come we will serve you but for yada masi please you be say din komo. Yes inti eba ntare mpaboa bags bibi edisiesie ye ho ema ne mema mpanyin ne mofra striker man clothing and I do a niche open back open so to be cotton Nina and Penny Bra on best several camera. Yet was so I command 87. Ponena for please. What's the difference between the role of Johnson Smith and the newly appointed coach? Osai and Sir Daniel ABS Johnson Smith a first team coach. And Dradko the head coach. So everyone is a head coach and an assistant. Sir Anna Ombes said the Ben on between a year, Jumano. I'm Nana Kwame, watching you live from Nyancheniasi. You guys are doing a great job. Hey, Nana, yada say Nana Kwame or Wahine, Nana Jamisha, Yejina Yekrum. I don't know. Okay, Janko Yanim messages Nugua Dewa, Mamen Kwamra, Maba kind, the Akanya Mamo. I was saying, good evening. This is Audophobia, listening and watching live. I said it yesterday and I'm saying it again today. France and England in the finals. Okay, or no so the or the Abba Eni Yadase. Na Urawe or the way if we Brofuyedu or Sesame, I'm live listening to the program. I can confidently say France is winning at the end of the game. Period. It's a wusu from Achuma Brofuyedu. Already or a retired police officer. Mame salute you. Name insha opani na onyo kesi ye pa. Bebe, akwa baby o.
Meju so biem.
Me de wo kwa heart fu kase ye. Na heart and na the CEO ade nsem bia to dwa na owura ne nsem na odi to dwa na wo say sesie yi de ade a heart folk ani wo ho. Ade a heart folk ehwehwe. Enye say ye kofa coach ye kosan players. Sesie ade omo hwe say ombetia enter into infrastructure. Enti seba se heart ebetimi enya baby se obeka omo opobima dada. Ombetimi aye niam bi ombetimi abodin. Na no ka stadium asem bedu baby kwa na heart folk e wo omo stadium a na Accra Sports Stadium de be bia amfom ho eno ho na yesi omo dwene nye ye kosan players na ye kosan coach na me bisa say we ye immediate because season a ye room Hatchfolk ehia coach ohia players to perform na board member nyawo tamaklu enso akasa nyawo echemu a o se omo hia coach a obetia mom boys na ye hungry for goals coach a obetima my boys na who say yes so mo ye bibi edema club no esa restore Hatchfolk to almost status baby a yeni mo Africa ene Ghana ha no nyaho tamaklu.
Of the club have decided to let the former coach go away and they are making preparations for a new coach to come. We are doing this because we now want the coach that will let the boys or teach the boys how to be hungry for goals. We can't be defending all the time. We must change our style of play because we have footballers. You can see that they don't give us the goals that will let us get high. We are always within the middle belt. So definitely the board has taken the right decision. And before the season, you will definitely hear about the new coach for the club.
Okay. So that means the former coach was sacked because House of Folk were not scoring goals.
We were not. I mean, agree with me. Most of our most of our so-called wins were so minimal, and apart from that, either we draw or we lose. That's sort of how we even got to the level we got to. It surprises some of them. If you have studied carefully the chart, you can know.
Oh, I see.
We're not scoring. Look, when I was a young boy, even a small boy, it was House of Folk. We didn't start today. It's in our blood. When I was a kid, I was still in primary school. House of Folk was such a wonderful, strong club that when they play football and you are not present or you were not there, all you ask your colleagues is that how many goals were scored. Whether House of Folk won or lost, you say how many goals were scored. And then 5, 2, 5, 3. That's how the club is so popular. Because we have had players in House of Folk now. There was a time when House of Folk represented this very country, Ghana, in international match. So it's not a club to be joking. And when you come down to Accra, I would advise you to go to Kobeman and have a look at our new academy.
Okay.
And you see what is called progress. And come down to see our new headquarters at Prairie Avenue, and you see what is called progress. And go and see just behind the headquarters, our new commercial center. No club in this country at the moment.
Yes, indeed. Dr. Nyawo Tamaklu Enye. Na Ben Emuna Hatsifok MD. Ononso Nasem no Enye.
My biggest worry is not who is coming to coach Artifok. I'm honest with you. The biggest worry of the board chairman is not who is to coach Artifok. The biggest worry of me is not who is to coach Artifok. It's not who is to play for Artifok. Obiase Ghana be 70 years. It's a person who's on 20 half one. Is that not the case? Until we all support it. But the consequences is that here as Artifok, the biggest club in Ghana, the longest existing club in Ghana, the mother of all football clubs, will be homeless, or we might be homeless. It's my fear. That is our worry. In Tunisia, we are in the business of football. We need to own a place of our own. That's number one. That's crucial. And that is the biggest vision of the board. The vision of the board, of everyone involved in the club, is that we think having a place of our own.
Into Ben Emuna Hatsifok MD or Che or Moni Swadi Hunidia, a Huni or Mopa. Anna. Nyawonso justify why Didi and his team were sacked. Pepe, how to fucking sense him?
Ubrenusa, Major Mama Steve, that time be near Dean Community, and Tiase. And Sabana, Dr. Nyawokano. Now, Momunim Pep Guardiola, a bad team or top players about Munyawe. Omo Frank Abraduku and Ama Didi Ramani. Frank Abraduku share 3 goals our vision. Or share 3 goals or has a folk. Abraduku. I share 3 de my vision, no, but share 3 de my house. Nyamorino na kwa Madrid ya. Omo team no more no Masa Bernardo Silva. Omasa Denzel Dumfries. Omasa Kunati. Omasa Makukuera. Wamunye wamguzo san bi nyomwa Morino mun ba bi omadu no still to play among man san wetima body ombo mo bo Pep Guardiola be Man City na team no Man City about semi-finals of the Champions League oba was say left backs mienu right backs mienu center back in fact nipo jano am say Pablo Zabaleta nem zo jano ana mentinya ho tamakura asem na so say na team ni nshego ampa yina yin say na team ni nshego
Yeah.
But the solution is that if you change and you bring Niboja Kapo, has best attention
for goals.
Actually, I mean, just now, as a local coach, Naso catches some of league, not Jerry time, maybe has G League with 87 points, you by G League with the would on your I'm some Peblacks, Nasem. I say, we Bruni be part team, na Bruni, and Casasi, part of far. I be coach, one can say, my back count. Men just when I said, "Penny, so much much or say, no has in Shego, and into a technical team for, including goalkeepers trainers now. has and keeping the most clean sheet to league. Has and consider the least number of goals. No, goalkeepers trainers and say, "Yeah, doctor, Yahu, doctor, see me." The goalkeepers trainers say, "Yeah, no, almost call it because has a decision. You know, the entire technical team near Pamomina,
Yeah.
for not scoring." Hey, no question me woman say. A Japadia has folk up building organ and maybe a wafane right to dream for Neobie. There's no ambiguity about that. There's no discussion about that. Sure. There's nobody who can discuss saying no credit. Now I've seen something in next season. I mean I don't need season as ya. Baby has a debia Pepe Suarez and Hamikura dia Pepe Benfoya okay Cabo Mobzabeni. Numa has he chasing no. And Penifoni chasing their supporters in chasing different. Emuna, now some no kind of fantastic, but no bit Macani, as was because the air drinking who crying player Ben here, told coach Ben Eba, and quite the near dream. What do you mean your team now say? Coach in found, players are born and found. Nanyana, a board member doesn't say, born up and said it on Pam coach, did you know? I find it difficult to marry the two. A brand new Steve. Mami man that a brave me be in support.
Okay. Also, don't waste your time, your precious time and energy to talk about Hatchefuk. Hey, nothing good will come from the management. I'm GH Olivet listening to you live from Accra, Pukwasi. Pukwasi, Edna GH Edu Free. Nabate Hatchefuk. Abraju or your house, the name of my idea manager. I would say why. I'm so what MD Emunanka and what Nyawonso. Nyawo ready into Mopam. Did in any team, no send goes no money at the or Mopu be over my boys, and hungry to score. But MD is which I said, you're more during which they say, yet coach or more fan players or more from the ball or more infrastructure no more.
I was the MD Kanoname Pesemetena Siyepa, he seems to want to make a point to say Ghana D 70 years, but we have nothing to show as a football nation. The Iowa trophies which I think he's right. So at this stage, you know, say it's minya a FAB. Minsuminya, Miankasame club ya subit me a building infrastructure. Something that means so Edama Koma so yepa se brebidu na kotokotimi ya many bejipa. So for us of folk be able to do that, you know, you just have to give them the thumbs up. They have done well. But they also say when they say Busia say okay say the maybe I will go near the original who becomes the head coach Abusia. Club will be any position be or will be any value a place or club and so. In TNA, I do not think this will be a backcrass or better Wafa in the Division 1 or Division 2, and a Wafa in the league, you know. The valuation will not be the same. And he say, or any say, and your man kuye on field, na has Manusi Suminasu, I call Division 1. It devalues the club. That is one irrespective of the what building, you know. African sports, big teams in Abidjan. Our core relegation, a devalue no. Ti who didn't come on our crowd really be fit.
Some nations was stadium, but
yes,
yes.
So club will be anywhere because infrastructure and on field and also you marry the two, you find a way to match the two. So I guess this time in the ABI investment in a more no better project in the it makes a lot of sense than staying there because who can you say no means why emotional investment our club you starting league in any man koya they there nipa be no a house of folk in me say me pay route now more fun or say they should build the infrastructure which is a positive thing. Equally I think that also more money on-field performance so because the on-field in a year now players a modern bokon kanya ubetima to be $400,000 $300,000 $500,000 even $1 million wobɛtumi atɔn and also bɛ serve the same purpose a bi afei na wɔbuild infrastructure ahwɛ sɛ club bi bɛtumi abɛgye sɛ bi a ɔbɛyɛ pre-season wahwɛ sɛ company bi bɛyɛ sɛ bi a ɔwɔ offices no bi ɔbɛgye bi ebi a sika ɔde bɛgye no selling 1 or 2 players ebɛtwam to sɛ obi bɛgye wɔ office no for a year or 2 so ɛnyɛ bad sɛ ɔmbɛ build infrastructure but deɛ meka ne sɛ they should find a common ground sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ ɔmbɛtumi amagye the two sɛ ɔka sɛ woyɛ infrastructure yɛ direction nti yɛ neglect everything sporting I think you will not be doing a good service to the supporters ɔmo nyinaa pɛ good infrastructure equally they would want to see her as being competitive on the field of play.
Okay, Medas, yebedi sa nkɔpɔ sɛ abusua. Good day, please. I want the combined 11 of both teams playing today. Emba, if you just say Emba, yeba after news na yebedi sa ujuma no the amount. Okay, ene mamenya this birthday wish nafi Jansore Kabiru famekwaye. Yes, miram ewo Adumasa All Saints Presby Primary A. Na ma wo se the headmistress Mrs.